Wait. Man. It was a really slow morning for me. I felt like I couldn't do anything. But nice to see everybody popping in today at the start of the stream. It's really nice to feel all that support you guys give me. And a lot of the motivation I have for doing artwork and things, and even streaming, is because of y'all popping in and saying hi. It makes me feel good. Makes the happy chemicals go burr. Okay. So looks like today we're gonna be doing more on this illustration that I was working on last week. So we did a whole bunch of I feel like most of the stream last time was just me doing all these lines in the trees. All the lines that you're seeing up and down over there. Getting doing some line art down at the bottom for the ground, and we do have more that we're going to be doing with this today, and hopefully we can get this illustration all completed. So yeah, how's everyone doing this morning on this fine, in my case, cloudy Thursday morning? Can't say it's Wednesday, my dudes. It's Thursday, my dudes. Thursday for the battle buns. Fellas! How's everything going, Blarg? I hope that your Thursday is going pretty good so far. Mine's going pretty slowly, and I feel kind of sluggish today. I had a hard time even doing some of the basics today. Took pretty much all I could do to just muster the energy to do like a shower or something. I hate that feeling. But we're doing this illustration today, and I need to go to the background really quick. We're gonna put the colors in for Strat here. I'm doing everything I can to be like really extra brutal with my personal commitments. So like I had the commitment today to do to stream, and then even though like I felt like I wasn't capable of doing that this morning, I had to like hold myself back from saying, "Hey guys, I'm like low energy today, can't stream." And I'm like, no, I gotta stream it. I gotta stream anyway. It's not like I'm sick or feeling under the weather or anything. It's just the mental sort of tired, and it's the kind of tired that is entirely like invented. It's not out of any sort of like, I don't know. Nothing bad on my part. It's just like my brain was like, oh, you should slack off today. It's that kind of tired, you know? Anyway, good. You presented your work for the past week this morning. Now I'm relaxing until a big corporate meeting in 3 hours. Gotcha. Well, I hope that my stream here is gonna be relaxing enough for you. One of my keycaps popped off my keyboard. Put that back on later. It's the F9 key. If I push F9, is it gonna do anything crazy? If I spontaneously disappeared because the F9 key was pushed, then you know exactly what happened. There we go. Okay, nothing crazy happened. Let me just get my bearings. I need to get this flat layer created. You know, as if YouTube Music was sensing my energy levels, it puts on one of my favorite songs to kind of get me pumped creatively. Did y'all ever, I know I've probably asked this question before, but have y'all ever watched the .hack anime, or have any of you ever actually played those games on the PS2 back in the day? There's one of the stories that I have planned to tell is based off of, well, not based off of, but inspired by, I should say. It's inspired by the .hack series. I get the correct colors in there. I think I should. Oh, I did. It's just that I should change the paper color to like a sepia tone. So that way I can see where I've colored in everything. You have Rebirth on my to beat list. Okay, I'll add the anime to my list of watches. Rebirth? Is there something called Dot Hack Rebirth? It's not something I'm familiar with. Or are you talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? I haven't seen it. I watched streams of the games a couple of times, and they looked interesting. They are interesting. I will have to say that they are extremely grindy. But I find the story fascinating. The narrative of a MMORPG that even the company that made the game, they don't completely understand it, because there's like AI in it that are acting of their own volition, and the game company in it is like full of it's like super powerful, and they're also doing like whole bunches of cover-ups and things, and I think it's just a really fascinating story. Why is my eyedropper tool not working? Oh, it's because I was on the wrong tool. It's the Dot Hack GU series. You're on volume. Okay, that explains it. I'm not as familiar with GU because, like, for some reason, the World 2.0 in that setting wasn't as compelling to me as the World 1.0. Also, Haseo. I don't know why. I just didn't. I think like when I was younger, I didn't quite vibe with his character design. For some reason, the character design was not something I liked, and that's, I think, not a great reason to not want to watch something or play the games, because I think that there's better reasons to not play a series other than wanting to, other than not vibing with the character designs. Let's see. I think my G pen. Fill in the black color as close to it as possible. I'm trying out a slightly different way of messing around with line art. So if you notice around the line art, there's a slight blur at the edges. I copied the regular line art layer, and I put the copy below the top one and added a blur, and supposedly that helps it look a little bit better, if that makes sense. It's like if this is with it off, this is with it on. I don't know if that's enhancing it exactly, but with after I go through like the whole process of illustrating and coloring in and all that, I think that I should be, it should help it out, because I like to add ambient occlusion to the spots that are closer to the edges that are closer together. That just means that it's spaces where surfaces are close together. The light will go in, but the light doesn't come out. It doesn't escape that section. So gotcha. That explains a lot. I really wanted to find the original remake and play it. Yeah, I have Dot Hack GU. I think it's called. What's the game specifically? Where are you? Looking through my Steam library. Dot Hack GU Last Recode is what I have. I have that in my Steam library, but I never actually played it through to completion. I just played like the tutorial section of it, and then immediately proceeded to get distracted by other games. So I can't lock the transparency. Am I filling in those? Yeah, I'm filling it in fine. I want my flat layer to stay together, thank you. I'm going to keep the line effects layer turned off, actually. I think this will help out with filling in all the stuff. I would like to understand why sometimes my selections don't go the way that I intended. Alrighty. The eye color, the eyebrow color filled in. Now this little spot right here, I think that I will have to manually fill in, actually. Actually, having the blur at the edges might actually make some of the spots stand out a bit better. Okay, eye color now. I hope y'all don't mind that I'm getting I get super locked in when I'm doing the artwork, doing my artwork, because I want to have an entertaining stream, but at the same time, it can be a little difficult when I get really super concentrated on a thing. Alrighty, we got to draw the eyes here. A little difficult to get the eye pattern just right. Let's see how that looks. Why didn't I do it bottom eyelid? Time is also where my tools don't behave in ways that I completely expect, so I have to fill in sections. We should definitely put a. It doesn't quite look as good as my line art pen. A little bit better. I gotta slow down. I need to remind myself to do that, because slowing down helps to make the quality of the artwork go higher. Because I've developed a bad habit over the years of being trying to be as really speedy in sections, and I don't know. I think I blame a little bit. I think I blame that a little bit on watching too many speed paints and wanting to be as fast as those as those speed paints go. Alright, so far it's looking good. Actually, I might actually just color in that section manually. Jacket. Wait, that's not his jacket color. I mean his shirt color. Alright, now we get the highlights. Shirt. Well, the jacket, I should say. Of these little tracksuit patterns. Okay, I think we're pretty good in terms of what we filled in. Right. So now what we do, we select we select outside the character. Make sure that it's all in areas that I want it to be. And then for good measure, I just delete everything outside of it, and then just by pressing the delete key, then I'm going to invert that selection. And then we're going to take our adjust line width tool. And we just kind of run this over the character. And what that is supposed to do is it helps to fill in empty gaps. We gotta do just a quick once over on everything, double check all the spaces. Just make sure that there's no color going where we don't want it to. Oh yeah, I need to do the red ear tips really fast. But I think that all the gaps are filled in. There's a little section down here that I don't like. The method that I use is pretty good. It's it saves a lot of time, but you still gotta go over everything with a fine-tooth comb sometimes. Okay, let's get the ear tips. Have a little bit of one-wing gauge while we're doing that. What is going on there? Maybe I should use the selection tool more often when doing those ears, rather than just doing a line with, rather than just doing like a line with a G-pen. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on the eyes. And I think selecting the color gamut is gonna give us the best result. The way that I like to do this is I just kind of, well, I do a dark color for the top section. Rotate my canvas. So sometimes my hand covers up where I'm looking for reference. So like if I'm coloring over here, my hand is covering up this section over here on the left. I'm left-handed, by the way. And so, I'm just gonna flip the canvas so that way I can see what's going on over here. So I can do what's over on the other eye a little bit easier. Just fill it like that. Devil Bunny. Yes, I've fooled you all into following someone who is a devil bunny. Because I am only because I'm left-handed. Alright, then for the bottom parts, I like to do this do a brighter highlight. And for pupils go next. It's really cool seeing left-handed people do things. I don't know how y'all right-handed peoples function. So here's like a crazy fact. I'm like third generation lefty. My grandpa on my dad's side was left-handed. My dad is left-handed. And then myself and my brother were also left-handed. So the odds of that are really astronomically low. It's just kind of fun to think about. Let's see. How big do we want these pupils to be? Let's see. Something like that. And this other eye is going to be more center. Not center enough, in my opinion, actually. Hey, you know what? Here's a thought. Maybe I should just stay way zoomed out for this. It's like zooming out actually helps you out more rather than being all the way in here. Actually, it needs to be smaller. And, gosh, you know, it's the bane of every artist's existence. Well, every intermediate artist's existence is eyes. Now you're asking yourself, why am I not using the ellipse tool? No reason. I could use the ellipse tool if I wanted to. I do need to actually straighten this out some more. Now the complication comes in when I have to make corrections, because I did a couple of, you know, additional colors down below. How does that feel in relation to everything else? Let's zoom way out. Still pretty much make out the silhouette of the character, though I think that his jacket is kind of blending in with the ground. Oh yeah, they're like the same value. So like his jacket is like value 28. Background is value 30, so basically his jacket is it just blends in with everything. So if you like zoom way out, not taking into account the lines, you see his head. Then when you look down to like his body, it doesn't really stick out. I mean, there are tricks that we can use to help with that, but mainly like tricks with lighting and things. Okay. So we got all of our flat colors all figured out. Or like the basic flat colors, I should say. Oh, I need to color in the inside ears here. Much better. Okay, I feel like the strat's actually looking at the viewer. I've had problems in the past when I was drawing the eyes where it doesn't look he's not gazing in the direction that I originally had intended. Okay. So now I need to decide where the light source is coming from. So I'm just basically, I think the light source is just basically coming from, let me just put a layer on top of everything so I can show you notes and all that. Visible? No. Visible? Better? It's not really visible. Well, so anyway, what I'm thinking is like the light source is coming from general that way direction. So we got to think about the shapes as the shapes on the character as they turn away from the light source. So that just basically means that as things turn away from the light, they get darker. That's where your shadows go. And then you got to figure out like good design for the shadow shapes, all that. Fun little exercise. Right, so what we'll do first, I will pretty sure that I have like a quick command set up for the shadow layers. Yeah, there we go. I have to, because I have like an auto action set up where I can quickly get these rendering layers set up. Actually, we also should get the flat colors of the background worked out. Like, so the leaves on the ground, I think need more variety. It's not going to be just the one color. Let's see. I'm gonna merge a layer down with the one below it. Trees. There we go. The ground has its own color setup. So we had found last week a reference photo that I was using for this painting, and now I got to use that to basically texture the floor. And so the first thing that we're gonna do is we need to establish like big shapes, big silhouettes for the basic colors in the ground. Don't mind me. I'm just moving some of the windows around on my desktop as I look away from the microphone, and you know, you hear me muffled a little bit. What I really want to find is like a good piece of work by Carl Dalmau that has that shows me more of a variety of textures on the ground, like the one I'm going for. I have to refrain myself from zooming in too far, because all we're doing is we're getting like textures on the ground. I keep talking about that. How about I actually do it? You know what I should have done? I should have done this step first and then lined over it afterwards. Now I gotta spend a little extra time selecting out sections here. What I could do is get the basic idea outlined and then, well, refine it later. And that's what I'm gonna do. Basically just getting basic shapes and not really being that precise right now. I just want to get some piles of leaves on the ground that are one different variation of color. I'll do a third variation of color. One that's kind of that's darker. I should do that especially around where Strat is in the front. Oh man, that makes it look like his arm is that. Well, that's something I'll just have to fix. A little bit later, though. Yeah, around Strat, his, I mean, some of the colors should be brighter than him. That way he's outlined easily. It's a little bit better. And usually people will be like seeing it at like this, at this angle. Well, not this angle, but this level of zoom. All right, let's get this little section over here. I mean, there's also. Will I even need to go in and fix up colors over by these? Will I even need to draw close up to the lines over here? I might not even have to. Yeah, pretty much won't even have to looking at it. Because when I'm zoomed way out, I don't notice. I don't see the sections in the ground that like the imprecise selection that I put out. You're this far out, you don't notice. Here's a good question for y'all. Like, since we're listening to Hans Zimmer right now, which of his soundtracks is your favorite from Hans Zimmer, the movie composer? I generally like a lot of his work. I don't think I found a Hans Zimmer soundtrack that I dislike, to be honest. You want to know something that surprised me? Is that Hans Zimmer was the composer of the Lion King soundtrack, the original Lion King from the 90s. So I think like my favorite Hans Zimmer soundtrack has to actually be from Prince of Egypt. just love all the epic biblical stuff that's put in there. Yeah. Hans Zimmer did the soundtrack for Disney's Lion King back in the 90s. And he's also responsible for a lot of musical tropes that we have these days. Like, for example, the whole say like you're in a desert landscape. A couple of things that Hans Zimmer did made that be like a very common musical trope, like the wailing woman sound. That was originally done in Gladiator, actually. Same also with there's an instrument that's often associated with Middle Eastern music these days when it's actually from Morocco. There's an instrument called the huduk, and if you find anything that's saying that it's Middle Eastern music, you'll usually find that instrument is put in there when it's not actually a Middle Eastern instrument. It's from Western Africa. So I saw a really interesting YouTube video from a guy who's a musician, and he was complaining about the lack of variety that is put into Middle Eastern music, because there's a huge musical history out there. And he talked about how the music that's used in Hollywood these days, or even like video games, he says it uses a style of music that he calls Orientalesque or something like that, because it's gathering instruments from many different parts of the world to get this sound, and it's not accurate to like actually be Middle Eastern music. And he himself he's Iranian. And he talks about how there's lots of different musical styles and instruments that aren't used, and how a lot of the music that is used for the Middle Eastern region of the world is inaccurate. And he gave an example, a really funny example of what it sounds like to him sometimes. So he's like, let's say for example you're making music about William Wallace from Scotland, and then you're like, okay, well, he's from Scotland, so what's a European sound? What's something we can take from that area that would represent him? Oh, I know, we'll use opera music. That's European, yeah, that's a great European sound. What's also like a really good Western sound? Oh, banjos, yeah, banjos. That's a Western instrument. Yeah, we'll put that in there. So banjos, opera. What else can we put in there to make it so it's like William Wallace? Make everyone think of Scotland and the battles that he had. Oh, let's also put in the harpsichord as well. That's a European instrument. And so you like put together all these really contrasting musical instruments together to make this sort of strange amalgamation that's supposed to represent William Wallace, when really it's like, no, you should get like bagpipes and stuff from England. And that's what he compared it to, with how Western composers will make something that's supposed to sound, quote, Middle Eastern. Or even like just simply from a desert setting. I think that that strat here is outlined pretty decently. The value checker. Yeah, we'll probably have to darken some of the shadows behind him, but so far we got a pretty good thing put together. What am I going to be doing for... And ourselves. Trying to paint like stuff to look like branches in the background. It's too much effort to actually engage with a specific group and learn about their culture, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I think that's sort of what it boils down to. I mean, there are a lot of composers that they're just trying to do their job, and there's like, it's a lot of effort to find experts in a specific field of music. Kind of what I'll attribute that to. I think what I should do is I should paint the sections down by the bottoms of the trees a little bit darker. Well, we want to imply that there's a lot more trees out there, but while going up to the top, we need to have fewer branches reaching up. Hi, Weasel, the first trees again? Yes. Yes, Dalinet, my good and faithful subject. Trees again, because I like trees. Hey, Dalinet, nice to see you again. Wait, there's more than trees. There's Strat in the foreground. Sorry, you're gonna hear my stuffy nose. I don't want you to listen to that too much. And we're working on getting the ground all painted in. Which, I think... Enjoyed listening to John Carpenter's music, the music he composed for his movies and collections. He's shared of his originals he never ended up using. Ah, okay. Pretty cool stuff. All right, looks like we're getting ads. So we'll take a quick break for the ads to play through, and then I'll be right back. I'll just gonna stretch out and all that. Hey, be right back. Wait.
You yell at someone, they don't want to do what you tell them to. Moomba. I wanted to headbutt the Moomba, but I guess we could just phase through it. We can't just sit here. We have to think of a way to escape. Anyone got a plan? Well, we could skin this little guy and wear him as a disguise. Selfie! That is not the way to make a fursuit. Here, take this. The headmaster supplied us with them. You won't find the headmaster here. Our headmaster is in another castle. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell no. Ah! No one think that we're suspicious, but oh boy. I don't know why the... Wow, that's glitched. Not bad. I just wanted to say, you're pretty good! I lost. You're not pretty good! I just treat it like a car. I'm curious. It goes, nothing. Drive it like you stole it. Destroy everything. Back. To be fair, I'd shut down if I was repeatedly hit in the face. We're under tight security now. Don't be walking about. Yeah, sure you're on tight security. That's how we were able to steal the uniforms and find an ID card lying around and just get inside like a top secret military base. Not a single brain cell. Oop, haven't touch it. Well, a third time's gotta work. Okay, come with me, Squall. Googie is sad. We wish we could pet the dog. He's so sad. Come on, cheer up. Be happy. I'm sad too now. Parking the Ragnarok is fun. We just got a parallel park between the two cliffs. Back and forth. Back and forth. Not that. Nope, not that. Because you're not worth our time. Don't thrust into Renoa. Rude. There we go. And they're kind of silly with their abilities. Like this ability right here. Watch. Turn Squall into a basketball. What? All the way around. And it hurts for decent damage too. It's crazy. Then we got Zell. Whoa. Did it remove everything from Zell? Why didn't it Wait, no. I'm dumb. I just did that. Sometimes I'm just a dumbass with myself. I'm gonna kill the water by stabbing it. Alright, let's see if we can card this thing. I require your identification! Aw. It dies! That's what you get for being underage. Man, this really pisses me off. Are you the original Star Walker, Zell? Because you're not. The original Star Walker is in another game. I don't know why none of the Tonberries want to come out. I mean, we're only slating all of them. We're only doing a... Where?
Gotta collect my bearings really quick. Maybe that's... I can't. Oh, that'd be good for like accents and highlights and things. Remember where Strat's standing, so I ain't too crazy. have a better... Now they're looking like bushes. I mean, what we'll do is we'll blend together the bits of the ground. Wonder how well this will work. Smudgy. Try out some of the other brushes. Oh yeah, do a little bit of that. Have you heard of Aviators? There's a lot of cinematic sounding fantasy music as well. No, I haven't actually. I'll have to check them out. Let me write that down in my notes. So, like, when I was in high school, I had a fixation on listening to what's called production music. So there was like, who were the companies I listened to? So there was like Two Steps from Hell was one of the companies. Who else? Something Orchestra. Well, anyway, I listened to a lot of production music, so that's like music that was used in like movie trailers, with a lot of like epic sounding things. And over time, I kind of grew tired of it actually, because a lot of it started to sound very similar to me. Sort of different colors. It's calling way too much attention to something. We're using this like sampled brush, which is basically like the stamp, but help us to get some leaf patterns out there. Where's the strat standing right now? Oh yeah, I need to do his arm. he needs arm. Set up my line art brush. Just draw a simple. Well, it needs to be larger. Go back to the flat colors. bird tone. Yep. There's that. Okay. So now what we need to do, we're doing the trees again. Sorry, Dalinat, we're doing lots of trees today. Again. Like last time. Not even on the right layer. Wow, it requires a lot of pressure for that brush. Why does it require that much pressure? Huh. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe I won't be using that one. Extra organic, what does that mean? Yeah, that works a little bit. I hope that's visible on your screens. Now, I think that we were doing like, we were talking about putting eyes in the trees. I listened to a bunch of indie folk music artists. I fell off for a change of pace. Okay. Hello, Ethan Hunter X. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. I'll wave and like. Yeah. Hi. Nice to see you. I am figuring out slowly how to paint this background. So I've got the character in the front, and we got the trees in the background. And one thing with aspen trees that they have is they spots where branches had previously grown out but had fallen off. They look kind of like eyes on the trees. And so I'm figuring out I want to figure out how to put that in my drawing here. Because I mean the eyes that are appearing in these trees, they're more like, well, they don't look. Of course, they don't look exactly like eyes. It's just like a symbol of an eye. But I do want to put some eyes in these trees that are like looking at Strat here. I'm just thinking about how to do that. Anyway, I'll do new layer. Just do a new layer, highlight eyes. And what sort of brush should I use for this? Definitely use this one. So in my picture reference, it's just kind of like this sort of a shape. mean, this is just a basic idea. They have kind of this shape. So like when you zoom way out, they look when you're far away, they look like eyes. So what I'm thinking about doing is having those shapes, but instead of looking up like that, they're gonna have them sort of like looking down at Strat or something. I'm trying to figure out how exactly to depict that. Is my problem. Like, just trying to figure out how to show that they're going towards, that they're looking at Strat. Gosh, I feel like I really need to take like a painting course or something. All I know how to do is paint like cell shaded style things, rather than actually building up. So, like a big eye. I mean, those are reading his eyes, right? Anyway, let's do some background eyes. They're gonna be, like, far less detailed. Trees have eyes. Guess who got his quest 3 yesterday? I wonder who, if you're talking about them. Is it me? I got a quest 3? Oh my gosh. What a gift. Now, congratulations, Coco. Sounds like you're going to have a lot of fun with it. Meanwhile, I'm drawing eyes and trees. Tomorrow I'm getting MC on it. Cool. What is MC on the... Or are you talking about microphone on it or something? Or motion capture. Motion capture. I'm not too familiar with VR, actually. I have an index, but the problem is that one of the base stations broke. Technically, it still works, but the tracking isn't as accurate. Yeah, it's me. It's my persona. It's Strat. He's in a forest with aspen trees, and there's a bunch of eyes that are looking at him on the trees because aspen trees, where a branch has grown out of it and fallen off, it looks kind of like an eye. A handsome look. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I worked sort of hard on his design. Fellas! Alright, so how's that looking? It's looking alright. So, now in terms of strat... Oh, wait a minute. For the background, though, we need to add some, like, atmospheric perspective. And so the atmosphere is kind of this cool color. You beat Battlefield 6 campaign, already it took you 5 hours. I mean, as far as I understand it, with the Battlefield games, the campaign isn't the focus. They want you playing multiplayer as much as possible, if I remember correctly. How was the campaign? Did you enjoy it? Let's see how well I can do this. And no, I need to make this a little bit bluer. Yeah. Unlike certain game I won't name, is the only thing their only thing isn't unexpected fight. Driving a car, a driver gets shot, or a hell or your flying crashes. It was an amazing campaign. I'm glad that it was for you. I hear a lot of good things about Battlefield 6. But you're right about. But you're right about COD. I hear a lot of bad things about that one. Well, mostly that it's like really, it's got really low ratings. That's all I understand about Call of Duty right now. I don't really pay attention to that sort of news because I'm not really a person who plays shooters. Well, I don't play shooters like that, I should say. Because I enjoy things like Fallout, and I enjoyed a while ago the first Outer Worlds game that Obsidian did. I enjoyed BioShock and all that. So those are the types of shooters that I enjoy. I don't typically go for like multiplayer shooters or anything like that. Okay, it was not turned at release. But when I watched, now played, worth it. Okay. Was that the last time a Battlefield game came out? 2019? Wow, so that's a while. They've been kicking a dead horse, thinking it'll do something. Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel Activision is a lot. I feel like Activision does that a lot with their games. I'm like, the only AAA studio that I really go for games these days is actually like from Square. So it's not a surprise that I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. That's what we're playing right now. But I've pretty much lost all faith in all the other AAA studios. I have a hard time going for big releases these days. And plus, because I play games for the story in them, not for like it's story first. Gameplay is the second thing. And unfortunately, there's not very many studios these days that want to tell a really good story in a game. So I have to look towards like indie titles for that for me to get that. All right, so I'm just kind of sitting here deciding how I want to do the lighting. Let's first start off on things that I know that I can do right now. Now, in terms of the shadow colors, I think that they're just going to be the blue colors. And really, why did that? Not really shading, that's lighting. That is darker. If I change this to multiply, what happens? Nothing? Set to overlay. I don't want it to be that dark. Get really locked in, especially when I'm doing the shadows. Alright, so how am I doing this? Quick. My goat, CD Projekt Red, they are my goats. Oh, right, yeah. I can't believe I forgot about Cyberpunk, because I did play that. So after when I went to the concert, the Final Fantasy concert a couple of days ago, it made me realize that I really should actually play and finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because I've had that in my Steam library for a while now. I even got it on my PlayStation, and at this point, I haven't I haven't actually played and finished it. Well, no, I played it, but I only like get through the first hour of the game or so. You know, that whole thing about gaming backlogs and all that. Your backlog will be waiting for me after retirement. You're yeah. It's something I really need to. I really should work on. I really want to. Doesn't help that I just barely bought Digimon Story Time Stranger. Jeez. Okay, so now we got like basic shadows now. So now what we do is we're doing cast shadows. Don't y'all just love the sound of Nazi faces melting? All right. Now we're going to do the occlusion shadows. The very subtle shadows that happen where surfaces overlap. So. Might actually have to put the occlusion shadows in their own folder. Yeah.
Hard time having these shadows appear. See what that looks like.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's funny. Every time I make a drawing, I feel like there's something more that I could do, and right now I just don't know what that is. So I think that basically I need to do some like art studies and things. But I mean, it's pretty good. I think it's all right. Hitachi Johnson, nice to meet you. Hi there. Yeah, you dropped in basically on me doing an illustration, but I also do gaming content with Final Fantasy mainly, but I also have my own webcomic that I make as well. And so I just kind of do these art streams just to... Because people like to see other people draw, you know? Oh, yeah, there's the Streamlabs bot telling you about it. Yeah, if you're enjoying what I'm doing, then you feel free to give me a follow. And I do more of this stuff and commentary on stories from Final Fantasy. I'm mainly doing all these JRPGs. Glad to see you're taking notes. Oh, man. I was expecting this drawing to take a little bit longer than it did. I don't really so we're basically done with this one, and just gotta think of what I want to do next. Something that I've like noticed with my artwork is I want to, as like so Strat is a white rabbit, and the problem that comes from that is when I do shadows and things, they have a hard time showing up on him, and I need to do some more studies in order to figure out how to get that to work better. But luckily, there's a artist by the name of Wintong who has a like snow leopard character that I could probably use as like a basis for what I do with Strat here. Oh right, I also forgot about a couple of things I should do for... Alright, so what we basically do at this point is we're just doing a bit of post-processing. We're going to be adding some like noise to the drawing as well as colorizing. Well, what colorizing means is like unifying the colors. So we're going to copy everything, merge them into their own layer. That's not what I want. Oh, actually, there's a tool that I can do. Layer, visible to new layer. Yep, okay. And then what we do, we use the layer color tool. There's a bit of an atmosphere going on. Ah, that's bright, really bright. And then we do multiply. It's subtle, but it unifies. So here it is on, here it is off. It just unifies the colors. And then the next thing we do is on a new layer, we render some noise. So filter, render Perlin noise. We turn the scale all the way down to like something like 2 or like 1.5. Then we do overlay. Yeah. Okay, so we've got ads going on. I'm going to take a second to stretch during them, and I will be right back. So,
Oh, I did go the wrong way. Only 4? 5? I guess if I yell at him, he does less. It must be. I've been yelling at him this entire time, and he's only done like 4 or 5 hits. Who would have thought that when you yell at someone, they don't want to do what you tell them to? Moomba. I wanted to head pat the Moomba, but I guess we could just phase through it. We can't just sit here. We have to think of a way to escape. Anyone got a plan? Well, we could skin this little guy and wear him as a disguise. Selfie. That is not the way to make a fursuit. Here, take this. The headmaster supplied us with them. You won't find the headmaster here. Our headmaster is in another castle. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell no. Ah! No one would think they were suspicious, but oh boy. I don't know why, but... Wow, Oh, that's glitched. Not bad. I just wanted to say, you were pretty good. I lost. You are not pretty good. Just treat it like a car. I'm curious. There's nothing. Drive it like you stole it. Destroy everything. Back. To be fair, I'd shut down if I was repeatedly hit in the face. We're under tight security now. Don't be walking about. Yeah, sure you're on tight security. That's how we were able to steal the uniforms and find an ID card lying around and just get inside like a top secret military base. Not a single brain cell. Have it touch it. Well, a third time's gotta work. Okay, come with me, Squall. Googie is sad. We wish we could pet the dog. He's so sad. Come on, cheer up. Be happy. I'm sad too now. Parking the Ragnarok is fun. We just got a parallel park between the two cliffs. Back and forth. Back and forth. Not that. Nope, not that. Because you're not worth our time. Don't thrust into Renoa. Rude. There we go. And they're kind of hilly with their abilities. Like this ability right here. Watch. Turn small into a basketball. What? All the way around. And it hurts for decent damage too. It's crazy. Did it remove everything from Zell? Why didn't it remove? Wait, no, I'm dumb. I just did that. Sometimes I'm just a dumbass with myself. I'm gonna control the water myself.
Where? Well, that's basically this illustration. And let's see, currently don't actually have anything in mind for what to draw next. So I guess what I can do is I'll start working on more of the Forester. First I need to put a watermark and sign this thing. Let's see, import my... I guess you can call it my logo. I don't know what to call it. I call it my icon. There. You know, it sort of occurred to me that a lot of the drawings that I do, a lot of the illustrations I do are in, like, forested scenes in autumn or just in the middle of the woods in general. I need to get better at drawing other environments, I think. But yeah, I think we got a pretty good drawing here. So it's saved. It's good. set up a new copy. Alright, and I think we should also do So I've started posting stuff on Instagram, so I've noticed that what people like to do is they like to do a carousel of the artwork, like a big old close-up. Maybe I should scoot this. We'll be fine. Mm.
so we got that all put together. Let's go find ourselves more Forester pages to work on. Alright, so this was the last thing I worked on for here. And I was just kind of working on a ground texture. Oh, and I also need to make the pet be sick here. And that usually involves me just putting a bunch of like purple on it on on the back of the character. You know, I haven't really decided in the Forester like what specifically what specifically the toxin does. I've just established that that toxin is bad, and toxin causes some sort of necrosis to grow on. Not to grow, but to happen on the affected individuals. Because we like earlier in the really early on in the comic, we have a example of a small, I don't know, chipmunk / rodent in the tree, and it kind of jumps right into the toxin, and what happens afterward is it falls out of the toxin just as a skeleton, because the toxin completely caused the animal to decay or something like that. So, like, it doesn't... So I don't know specifically what the toxin does. All I know is that it's really, really bad if anything touches it. that being clipped to? I feel like there was supposed to be some bubble text. The papers. Just change that to white really quick. Alrighty, and didn't really have much to do on that page. I only had to do the ground and then do the speech balloons. Alright, well, let's pull up the thumbnail document, and we'll start on the next page then. Oh, goody, we got the... kind of appropriate for the recent trends in art memes. I don't know if you've seen the recent art meme going around about drawing Freerun from below. I'm basically recreating that angle, it looks like. Oh, man. That's unintentionally funny. Yeah, the perspective chin. Because you see the angle that I'm doing right here. That's really funny, actually. Once again, music composers, why does puzzle music sound that way? I'm doing my best to draw this from imagination. I might actually have to get a 3D model in here. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna put a 3D model in there just to kind of help out. Let's get the sketch out of the way for a minute. Always interesting working in 3D in Clip Studio because, yeah. Let's see, we had her standing like that. Replicate that. Come on. Sometimes it doesn't quite like to do what I tell it to. Wanted. Because she's putting her weight on the back foot. Pelvis goes up in that sort of in that kind of an angle. So the straight leg is the one that has the weight. think she's leaning a bit too far forward. Yeah, I was going for a bit too much of an extreme angle. Alright, and what we'll do is we'll add some manga perspective, just because that exaggerates things a bit more. Where's that setting? Let's do it. Okay, so. gonna check something. That new thingy. Where exactly is that center line that it's? Oh, so that's the top of the brow. Okay. Got to do your meeting now. See you later. All right, see you later, Blarg. Might actually call it a little bit early today too. Call it a little bit early today for the stream. Alrighty. That's what we're calling for today. We did get a good illustration finished. And we got part of the next part of the Forester finished. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, anybody that's here. And I will catch y'all later. We're not gonna be doing any raids today because it's just me right now. So anyway, everyone take care. You have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy IV.